Good day. Today we're going to be looking at the real number system, so rational and irrational numbers, as well as how to solve radicals. Now here is this rational number tree. So real numbers encompasses the irrational numbers, so stuff like pi, a square root of negative square root of 2, square root of 7, anything like that is irrational. Your rational numbers are fractions or repeating decimals. Integers are negative and positive whole numbers. A whole number is from 0 to infinity, and natural numbers are 1 to infinity. Now, how to read this chart? If you start at natural, it applies to everything above it. Okay? Now, I say that because the next task says, name all sets to which the number belongs. So 30 is a natural counting number. If I said count to 30, you could. So it's in the natural numbers. Wow, I messed up on that symbol. Let me try this one more time. It is in the whole numbers. It is in the integers. It is in the rationals. It is in the reals. Okay? It is in all of those, all the way up. It's just not in irrational. For the rest of these, I'm just going to write the one that's lowest on the chart because I don't want to spend all day on this. Negative 11, since I have negative, it knocks out whole and natural. This right here is a whole number though. So this is in my integers. It is a negative whole, it is integers, rational, real. 5 times 4 over 7, because this is a fraction, I'm going to put it as rational, and it is real. The square root of 21. This is not a perfect square, it is irrational. Okay, try the rest of these. Here's an organizing the real number charts. I filled this out for you. You can look at it, but I want to move on for the sake of time. Which expression does not name an integer? So which one of these is not an integer, so not a whole number, positive or negative? Okay, negative 15 is good, 0 is good, 12 over 6 is just 2. This is a fraction, B is the answer. 12, which is an irrational number? The first one is a repeating decimal, so we're good. C is 2/3, we're good, it's a fraction. D, square root of 3 minus square root of 3 is 0, it's good. B is irrational. This is 5 times the square root of 3. Which is not a whole number? A whole number cannot be negative, therefore B is the answer. Which of the following is true? Pause it. Try 4 through 8. I'm going to give you the answers. Okay, 2/3 is not rational, which is false. All real numbers are rational. That is obviously false, as half of them are irrational. Give an example of a number that is a whole number but not a natural number. The only one that applies to this is 0. Real that's not rational, pi. Give an example of a rational that is not an integer, 5.7. Okay, we're done with that. You need to know rational and irrational numbers, but that, in my opinion, is a pretty simple concept as long as you know how to name them. How to solve radical equations. We're going to isolate the radical on one side of the equation, raise to the power of the index, and then solve and check for extraneous solutions. This is incredibly important when we are working these out by hand. Number 1, I'm going to solve for x, the furthest thing from it, following backwards PEMDAS, or SAD-MEP, if you will. So I'm going to move the 5. This is a square root, so I'm going to square both sides. X is equal to 49. Plug it back in. Square root of 49 plus 5. This is 7 plus 5, which is 12. We're good. 3 minus the 4th root of m. All right, so negative fourth root of m equals negative 3, divided by negative 1. Raised to the fourth power. It is 81. You can plug this in, it will work. Let's look at number 4. Let's look at number 7. Step 1 is to add 9 to both sides. I have the fourth root of 8k plus 12 equals negative 2. Raise everything to the power of 4. 8k plus 12 is equal to 16. About root x. 8k is equal to 4, so k is equal to 1/2. Let's check this. Fourth root of 8 times 1/2 plus 12 minus 9. Fourth root of 4 plus 12 minus 9. Fourth root of 16. 2 minus 9. Negative 7 does not equal negative 11, therefore no solution. You should have known there was no solution on the first step of this problem. My index is even, and I have it equal to a negative number. There is no number at all I can put into a quartic root function that will produce a negative number. So if it is even and you have a negative number, set equal to this, let me try that one more time. If your index is even and your radical is equal to a negative number, you will have no solution. Try 3 through 8. Okay, let's do number 10. If you have your indexes equal to each other, so fourth root times fourth root, you raise them up to the power of 4, but they're going to cancel out. So really, you're just dropping the radical. 27 minus 2d equals d minus 3. I'm going to add 3 and add 2d. 30 is equal to 3d over 3. 10 equals d. And if you plug this in as 27 minus 20, that's 7, equals the fourth root of 10 minus 3, 7. So 7 equals 7, you're done. It works. Let's do number 14. I'm looking to see if there's any more I want to do. I'm going to do 14 and 16. 12 minus a plus 7a equals 8a. Minus 7a, minus 7a. So 12 minus a is equal to a. Square both sides. 12 minus a equals a squared. So a squared plus a minus 12, 0 equals that. If I factor this, this will be a plus 4, a minus 3. So a equals negative 4 and 3. Let's check these. Square root of 12 minus negative 4 plus 7 times negative 4. 12 minus negative 4 is the square root of 16 plus negative 28. 4 minus 28 is equal to negative 24, which is not equal to, no, wait a minute, that is equal to, no, I'm sorry. I was plugging in 3. I apologize. Negative 32. Negative 4 does not work. All right, now let's try 3. 12 minus 3 plus 7 times 3 equals 8 times 3. 12 minus 3 is 9. The square root of 9 is 3 plus 21 equals 8 times 3 is 24. 24 equals 24. 3 works. Okay, number 16. I have my radical isolated, so I'm going to square both sides. 2v plus 3 equals v squared plus 4v plus 4. 0 is equal to v squared plus 2v plus 1, v plus 1 times v plus 1 squared. So v equals negative 1. You can plug it in and it will work. If you want to use Desmos, you can on these. So let's do number 14 where 1 worked and 1 didn't. If I type in the square root of 12 minus x minus plus 7x minus parenthesis 8x. 3 is the only place it crosses the x-axis. It is my only solution. So go ahead and try those problems. Pause the video. Now here are your answers. And this is all that I have for you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day.